think I got to take a better bite, guys. It wasn't a good enough bite. All right, I'm gonna do one more. Ready? On 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that time it got me. That time it got me good. Oh my God.
It's really sad.
I found a YouTube channel yesterday that's just a guy that's like, hey guys, it's called like Brave Wilderness or something. And this is the theme of the channel. I'm assuming. I only watched one video. He's like, we're out here in the Arizona desert, and tonight I'm going to find a blonde tarantula, an Arizona blonde-back tarantula. It's the biggest spider in Arizona, and I'm going to have it bite me to see if that hurts worse than... And he's like, now, we're out at night, because they go out hunting at night. Now, there's a lot of stuff. There's rattlesnakes and scorpions. This motherfucker's just, it's dark. It's nighttime. I almost said dark time. It's dark time. He's out there, and he's like, okay, this is a rattlesnake, and he's just fucking like picking up with a hook and moving it. And then he's like, oh, look at this fucking scorpion. And he picks up the scorpion by the stinger. He's like, yeah, he's pinching me. And it's like, it's produced well. I mean, it's crazy. Since the stuff people are doing on YouTube now is insane. It's like completely surpassed television. He's picking up this fucking scorpion. This is not even the point of the video. And then he's like, all right, well, enough of this fucking thing. Tosses it aside, finds a giant spider. I mean, the thing's like the size of a softball. And he's like, okay, this is good. And he just sort of picks it up, and he's saving it for the morning. And then he finds an even bigger one. He's like, I'm going to have them both. This one's male, this one's female. I'm going to have them both bite me to see, guys, we got to do a bite comparison.
If guys are cooler
and
than
then
girls.
Yeah, right. And then it's like the next day, he's like, oh, she's pissed. Look at her. And then he gets to the spider, and they have it up close, and he's fucking putting it on his hand, and it bites him, and he's like, ah, fuck. He's like, yeah, it didn't really look like I got enough venom here. Let's try it again. And then he does it again. The fucking thing's teeth go into his hand. He's like, okay, yeah, she got me good. All right. He's like, I got the EpiPen here in case anything bad happens. And then
he has a problem.
Yeah, no, it's insane.
It's like the stingray guy.
And then he gets the male spider.
What's it? The Australian guy.
Yeah, Steve Irwin. He gets, but that's excusable because when you hear an Australian accent, when you see a man harassing animals with an Australian accent, you're like, well, this man is barely above the animals.
Right.
This is basically another species.
It's not human.
Yeah, right, exactly. So it doesn't bother me any more than those videos of monkeys pulling a tiger's tail.
Sure.
That's Steve Irwin,
the English put them down there and didn't give him any books.
Right. Yeah. Seeing Steve Irwin wrestle an alligator is like watching Debate Club for me. It's not like, this is too...
Right, but this guy sounds normal, and he grew up in like a normal society.
Yes.
To then where he's
not an Australian
maybe got
freak.
Bit by a bug once, and he was like, "This is it."
Yeah. Right.
Rare to find your calling.
And then
like
he gets
that.
the male tarantula, and the male one won't bite him, even though it's stronger. And he's like, "See, that guy. That just goes to show you guys is they're more afraid of us than we are of them." And it's like, well, you could have said that. I don't think you need to make a video where you go out into the desert and have dangerous giant spiders bite you.
Also, look at the men in every species of the male showing such patience and grace.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Can we just note that for the
But
listeners?
then you go to the comments.
Women bite.
You go to the comments on that video.
Biting.
No logic.
No logic.
And it's a bunch of people being like, "Thank you, this really helped me."
For what?
Well, they all had blonde tarantulas at home,
Yeah.
and they're about to get bit.
They were like, I was afraid of
about to
spiders.
try.
They were like, I was afraid of spiders, and this helped me. And I'm like, I don't know what help means. I don't understand human psychology. I don't know
It's crazy.
what people respond to. And then you look further, and then the other half of the comments are like, why isn't Coyote on the channel anymore? And it's like, well, they had a falling out behind the scenes.
Oh, there's subreddit
everything.
guys.
Yes,
Yeah.
there's just fucking drama about like the making spiders bite you
Stop
community.
left the show.
It's like everything is just this, and it's all literally all the fault of the Anthony or the Opie and Anthony subreddit.
Yeah, it's true.
Those guys have because there's this thing like 4chan led to Trump, right? And now there's maybe some kind of overlap between 4chan and the Opie and Anthony subreddit, but the style of subreddit that the Opie and Anthony community created is now that's everything.
That's
it's like
culture.
Agent Smith. It's just that's fucking internet culture. Is people way too deep into whatever community not even community. It's a fucking thing. People just make garbage for the internet. It's content. You should not.
It's just crap.
You
to
should
look
just
at.
say this is shit, and then go do something else. That's
Why did Coyote leave?
Yeah,
the channel?
why are we not seeing Coyote being bitten by spiders as much as we used to? It's because he fucked Dangerous Dan's wife or something. I have no idea what the drama is, but there's all these people trying to dig into this, and they have all of these levels into it.
They're mad at him.
And it all started there, but it's like this all has to like this. There's a velocity to all of this, and it's like what is the political like downstream culmination of the because we're gonna get fucking we're going to get the Open Anthony subreddit president, and it's not Donald Trump.
Red Bar is going to be president.
It might be.
I think we got a Karl Rove Red Bar.
We might.
I think he's not going
to
to
become.
Bannon
I don't
him.
see him as president. I see him as like a Dick Cheney type, and there'll be a
Behind
stooge.
the scenes.
Yeah, right.
We got to get we got a Lewis president.
Yeah.
Red Bar vice
Shane
president.
Gillis president, Mike David fucking chief of staff, being like, let's go to war with Canada.
Red Bar signing off on a country address, telling us he's always watching.
A country address?
What's a
I don't know
country
what the fuck.
address?
State of the Union?
Yeah, sure, whatever that.
I would love it if they called it a country address.
Yeah, yeah.
You got to study.
Addressing the country. I don't fucking know.
Yeah. John, I got to tune in for the country address.
Simple, easy mistake. Easy mistake, simple.
Do you like
Mike David surveillance state?
Most is the EpiPen. The worst outcome that can happen besides the pain that I'm about to experience is an allergic reaction. I think it's time to take the first of 2 bites from a tarantula. Females are rumored to be less aggressive, but this one looks ready to bite. And what I'm trying to do right now is to get a good hold on the carapace. This is the safest way for me to hold it for both me and the tarantula. There we go. Oh, jeez. Okay, that made my heart jump. Okay. The spider just wants to come right at me. Oh my gosh. Did you hear that? On 3. 1. I'm so nervous. 2. 3. Spider's fangs are on my skin. Yep, got me. You can see there's a little blood right there. Only popped 1 fang through. I think I gotta take a better bite, guys. It wasn't a good enough bite. All right, I'm gonna do one more. Ready? On 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that time it got me. That time it got me good. Oh my God. That freaked me out. Oh my gosh. Okay. Hang on, let me get the spider back. Get back in there, girl. Get back in there. Yeah, see right there. See that? Definitely burns. Oh my gosh, my adrenaline is like firing right now, guys.